guys, welcome back to my video. So I'm just gonna pop on into the tutorial here, starting with my eyes, priming per usual with my Urban Decay Naked, what the heck am I talking about? I'm delirious. My Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. So I'm just gonna pop a bit of that on my lid and just buff it out with my finger. Just light dabbing motions because, you know, gotta keep that eye skin nice and tight. I don't want no crow's feet. So I'm just, yeah, buffing that in. Now for the palette of choice, using my Urban Decay Ammo palette. First shade I have selected is called, it's a good question, what the heck is that color called? It is called Shattered, my apologies. So I'm just going to bop a bit of that on my eyelid. I actually put a couple coats on just to intensify the color because it is seriously gorgeous. And onto the other side as well, of course, unless you wanted to do two different eyeshadow looks, which I'm not knocking. Go ahead, do your thing, pull it off if you like it, but I think I'm too compulsive to have two different eyeshadow looks. It would drive me insane. So also I'm using my Lorac Pro 2 palette as well. And the first shade that I'm going to use out of that is going to be Cool Gray. And I'm going to use this as like my crease color. So I'm just going to bop a bit of that on my fluffy brush and blend that out into the crease area. And can I just say that I am digging this half pony right now? My curls never behave that nicely. I'm in love with this right now. Anywho, the next color that I used was Charcoal. And I'm going to bop that in on my crease and using it as like the accent crease color just to darken up the look a bit. And once I get that on there with my rounded brush, then I'm just going to go back in with the fluffy brush and buff that into the rest of the eyeshadow. And now just going back in with my fluffy brush just to kind of blend everything out a little bit because it was looking a little harsh. Well, not harsh in like a bad way. I just wanted it to look more seamless. You know what I mean? Just more flowing and natural. I'm seriously so delirious right now. I'm going to stop. And then I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more of the eyeshadow because I feel like it always gets a little blended out whenever I blend the crease color, so I just want to intensify that as much as I can. And now for the highlight, I'm using Buff out of my Lorac palette. Just going to buff that onto my brow bone. And for my eyeliner, per usual, using my Revlon liquid liner. Now for this look, I am going to be doing the top and the bottom, so I'm going to go in with my liquid and then I'm going to go back with my non-liquid, I don't know, my pencil, my retractable pencil. So I'm just going to get that onto my lid, wing out the edge, and then I'm going to go in for the eyeliner, the bottom liner. And just wing it out ever so slightly. And onto the other side as well. Gotta make sure they match, girl. That's what I'm always checking for. I know I probably never get them exactly, but I try. And for my eyeliner, I'm using my Maybelline Define a Line. It's in the color Soft Black. Sorry, my camera was being so sensitive to the light because it had snowed, so it was very bright. But yeah, I'm just lining my bottom lash line, and I'm taking it all the way into the inner corner. And I'm just going to point it ever so slightly to give more of that feline eye shape. Because, as I said before, I'm kind of obsessed with cats, so I don't know what that is. I just freaking love wild cats. They're so beautiful. I want like a pet leopard. Even though he'd probably eat me. They would be so fun. They're so gorgeous. But they kind of scare me at the same time, which is why I think they're so beautiful. Anywho, I'm going to stop rambling. So just point out the tip. You don't have to point the inner corner if you don't like it, but I quite like the way that looks, so I'm going to go for it. For my bronzer, per usual, I'm using my Wet n Wild Color Icon, swiping it on my cheeks, pop them cheekbones, and I'm also swiping it on the sides of my forehead as well. For the blush, I'm using my NYX blush in the shade Peach, and I'm just going to sweep a little bit on more so focusing on the apples of my cheeks, but I like to drag it back on the bone as well. And I'm just I'm wiping off excess chapstick. And just prepping my lips, I am going in with my NYX Butter Gloss. The shade is, bear with me here, I should have had this. The shade is Bon Bon. Oh, no, it's Taffy. I don't know what I'm reading. And this shade is Taffy, I'm sorry. And I'm going over top of that with Butter Gloss. It is in the shade, I believe this is Meringue. Yes, it's in the shade Meringue. And I'm going to go over top of the lipstick. And I kind of forgot to do my eyelashes, which we can't have because we just can't have that. So I'm using my Mary Kay, I think it's the Ultimate Mascara. Yeah, Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. It's actually in black brown, which I never used before. I always used just black, but anywho, I'm just going to curl my lashes and then coat up my lashes with this. And that completes the look. This is my turquoise smoky eye. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs it up, comment below, let me know what you think. If you're not already, please subscribe, and I will see you lovelies in my next video.